What's up, guys? It's Wally, and today we're going to be listening to another song by BAND-MAID called Thrill. Now, I know it's been a little over a month since we listened to a song by BAND-MAID, which, to be completely honest with you, is a little unheard of on this channel at this point. So I thought it was time that we listened to another one, and when I was looking through the comments section, I saw a handful of people, including I think it was Jack, who mentioned that this was one of the songs that I haven't heard yet. And apparently it was one of their bigger songs too, so I'm a little surprised I haven't heard it. Like, even looking at the video, I mean, it was released in 2014, which was 8 years ago now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't believe 2014 was 8 years ago at this point. But either way, that was quite some time ago. So again, I'm kind of surprised I haven't heard it yet. So I'm excited to listen to the song. We'll get into it, but before we do, and actually, hold on, before I do my little intro as well, I have to say, if they don't start production on a BAND-MAID anime, honestly, I'm going to go a little ballistic. And I'm going to have to, like, write a strongly worded letter to, like, Netflix or Hulu or something like that to be like, look, what are you guys doing? You guys are sitting on a gold mine right here and you haven't done it yet. But either way, we'll get into the video. But before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't yet, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. And if you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the song.
Breaking new gate.
Driving beat. That bass line. Dude, this song is really cool, I gotta say. And I know it's, like, look, I know that, well, okay, the last BAND-MAID song that we listened to, I know was the new one. But before that, I know we were listening to a lot of, like, the slower to mid-tempo songs, ones that are more like ballads. So to get back to something like this that is a little more heavy-hitting is really, really cool. And I gotta say, Saiki and Miku just sound so great together. Like, their voices together just sound so perfect. They just fit together. Their harmonies together just sound so amazing. The entire, like, the melody, the driving beat of this song are so cool that I could definitely see why this was a popular one. It's just really cool. That bass line in the beginning that Misa's been doing, man, that is absolutely insane. Even throughout the entire song. But you could definitely hear it a little more prevalently in the beginning. But my goodness, man, I got nothing, like, bad to say about this. My goodness, this is so incredible. And I gotta say, because, you know, just for the heck of it, I got to point out a little symbolism here. Not that there's really symbolism, but there's got to be something about the fact that the only real, like, colors in this music video are white, black, red. You know, there's got to be something there. I'm sure some of you guys have more insight than I do at this point, but there's got to be something there. So if you guys know what that means or anything like that, please let me know down in the comments, because honestly, I'm a little curious myself.
見たくもない光景ばかり視覚に閉じ込め小さな空に声がハッと読み上げるわもがいたってそりゃルーステリー自己暗示してもあとことろ涙じゃ救われないならもう enjoy 味わえ I gotta be on my way 答えのない恐怖は狂気に変えればいい Just begin new game
Okay, I gotta say, because I hear this little bass line coming in right here, so I'm gonna rewind just a little bit. But I gotta say, because I know I already talked about how great that Psyche and Miku sound together. I have to point this out because Miku kind of took, the lead there, which is really, really awesome. But, dude, what a just embarrassment of riches. And again, I mean that in a really, really good way. So, but what I mean by that is, like, there are so many bands out there that don't even have one good singer. Like, they have a decent singer and all that, and they get by with that, and that's really, really awesome. But a lot of bands don't have a great singer, let alone two. When you have two singers that can really take the lead and, again, kind of play off each other and kind of harmonize and all that in the choruses, it's a really, really cool thing. And, again, being able to go back and forth between the two singers, too, just adds that extra dynamic to a song. And the fact that these girls are able to do that because they have all this talent on this band, it's a really, really awesome thing. And it makes me really happy to see. And which is part of the reason why I really, really love reacting to their songs. It's because, again, embarrassment of riches. They have so much talent in this band. It's incredible. Can't wait for this little solo that I think it's going to be. No, hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry. I need to hear the bass solo one more time because that sounds so damn dope. And I'm sorry, I did not mean to interrupt the guitar solo. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that or hear the beginning of it. I just need to hear the bass solo one more time. It's incredible what she can do though. Beautiful. Dang, man. A little more symbolism here, just quickly before, I just want to make sure there's nothing left in this last 10 seconds. Remember how I said earlier that it was just white, black, and red? What do we have here right now? Just white and black. What happened to the red? Someone, please, who has more insight into the song than I do, and I might just look it up later as well, but I want to know your guys' point of view as well, because I think that's a little more interesting as well. What is the symbolism behind that? I need to know. I really do. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to miss anything a little extra. But, man, dude, that song was incredible. My goodness, man, that was so cool. Like, honestly, like, I could definitely see why that was such a popular song and why you guys really love it so much. It was really, really awesome. Honestly, from the beginning to the end, the guitar solo, every single person in that band just absolutely killed it in that song. And my goodness, man. And to think this was like 8 years ago. This is one of their, like, earlier hits. And to think, like, that was early, like, you guys know, like, you guys heard the, like, new song that they came out with. That song was absolutely incredible, too. But it's crazy to see how, like, they had all this talent all the way back then, and, like, they just still have it, and they've just carried it over from the past 8 years. And it's just so cool to see because, again, these guys have so much talent, and they've really kind of stuck to their roots, too. You know, even though they do kind of switch up, I guess, the style and the genre a little bit. like, again, they kind of have like that core sound and that like core, I guess, core style that they have, but they're able to kind of translate that into so many different things too. Which again, I guess to me is a sign of a really, really good band. And again, one of the reasons why I just really love like listening to these songs and reacting to them, because like you don't know what you're going to get from song to song. You kind of know what you're going to get. You know what the skeleton's going to be, the bare bones, but you don't know the actual substance. And that's the fun thing about this. Like, I didn't know what I was going to go in, or what I was going to listen to when I went into the song. I had no idea. But the fact that it was kind of like a harder song and more of like that kind of driving beat that had a really cool melody to it too, yeah, that just makes me happy. It's great because, again, you just don't know. And that's what's really, really fun about it. But again, everything in this song, from the singing, the harmonization, to the solos, that bass solo was really effing cool. And I know that guitar solo was a little short, but the entire thing was just so great. Like, the substance that they have in this song, absolutely incredible. Man, this was another, just an absolute banger, and another great recommendation from you guys. If you guys have any more, please, you guys know what to do. Put them down in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the song. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like, and we'll see you guys next time.